Good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to IIT Physics online class. A second chapter name is Magnetism. Synopsis 7 and 8. Magnetic field and magnetic lines of forces. Magnetic field is the space around a magnet where its influence can be detected. Magnetic field is filled with magnetic lines of forces. Magnetic lines of force are closed continuous curves in a magnetic field. Magnetic field around a bar magnet. We know that bar magnet. Let us study the magnetic field around a bar magnet by doing the following activity. Take a drawing board and fix over it a white paper sheet. In the middle of the paper, draw a straight line along the length of the paper. Place the bar magnet along the line and draw its boundary. Bar magnet having the north pole and south pole. Place the board in north-south direction. With the help of floating compass, plot magnetic lines of forces. Then we get the magnetic lines of force as shown here. These all are curved lines. Observe carefully. You will find that these magnetic lines of forces are highly concentrated near the poles. Magnetic field is represented by the set of lines. Furthermore, they are closed continuous curves. Properties of magnetic lines of forces. The following are the properties of magnetic lines of force. They are closed continuous curves. They travel from north to south pole outside the magnet and from south to north the pole inside the magnet. They contract laterally as they bend along the length of magnet. They mutually repel each other. They never intersect each other. Attraction and repulsion. Take two bar magnets, unlike poles. That means one bar magnet north pole and south pole always attracted poles. Then like poles. That means two same type of poles. North pole always repel each other. South pole also like poles. These are also repel each other. Attraction and repulsion having north pole or south pole, any metal substances attracted by the north pole or south pole. Here we see that one bar magnet and nail, like poles repel each other, unlike pole attract each other. Magnet always attracted unmagnetized iron nail. Unmagnetized iron nail also one of the metal substance. Magnetized iron nail one of the equal to magnet. But if the north pole of one magnet is brought near the south pole of another magnet, they are found to attract each other. Similarly, if the south pole of one magnet is brought near the south pole of the other magnet, they are found repel. Coulomb's law or inverse square law and force between magnetic poles. Coulomb was the first to have quantitatively established the laws of force between two poles using a torsion balance. He found that magnetic force is governed by the same inverse square relationship that applies to gravitational and electrostatic forces. Suppose one body is positive charge, another body is negative charge. These two bodies are two poles like positive and negative, north pole and south pole. Coulomb's law for the magnetism states that force between two magnetic poles is directly proportional to the product of their pole strength and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. Then if M1 and M2 be the pole strengths of the two poles, the force is vector quantity separated by the distance, or the force F between them is given by F proportional to M1 and M2, or Q1 and Q2. F proportional M1 M2 divided by D square, or F equal K M1 M2 by D square, where K is the constant proportion, or Q1 Q2 by D square. Q1 Q2 are pole strengths and D square is the in-between distance. F proportional to Q1 and Q2 divided by length of these two poles, that is the D square or L square. This between length is D square or R square. Both unlike poles are attracted each other, that is Q1 and Q2. For example, positive charge or negative charge, or north pole and south pole are attracted each other. Their distance in between, that is the R, F proportional to 1 by R square. This force is not same for the every medium. Here we taking the electric medium, air medium, water medium. Any medium, these forces are equal. Variation of forces according to the medium is determined by a constant. Here constant is K. F equal Q1 Q2 by KR square. This is the Coulomb's law. Exercise 8. Force between magnetic poles. Force between magnetic poles. These are the magnetic poles, that means north pole and south pole. Coulomb was the first to have quantitatively established the laws of force between two poles using torsion balance. Here Coulomb says that if M1, M2 be the pole strengths, these are the M1, M2 be the pole strength of a magnet. Two poles separated by the distance. Here two poles are separated, that is distance D. Here applied force is F. Applied force is F. Here this is the one of the bar magnet. These end points are, that means like poles. Poles are north pole and south pole. Their masses will be separated, or magnitude will be separated, M1 and M2. Applied force is F. In between distance is D. Here given formula, F proportional M1 into M2 by D square. Here their mass is product by square of the distance. Force, applied force equal to product of two masses and their square, ratio of the square distance. That equal F equal to, here reduces the proportionality. We put the K M1 into M2 by D square. Proportionality place we fill that is the K. Where K is constant of proportionality, it depends on the magnetic nature of the medium in which the poles are placed. If here any medium we taking, air medium or water medium, constant is K. In SI, the unit of pole strength is ampere. Current and pole strength units are same, that is the ampere. Unit of SI pole strength is ampere meter. And the above equation can be written as this equation. F equal K m1 into m2 by d square, again written as F equal mu. This is the mu by 4 pi m1 m2 by d square. F equal mu 4 pi m1 into m2 by d square. This is the equation 1, where mu is known as the absolute permeability of the medium surrounding the poles. This medium surrounding poles surrounding, this is the permeability denoted by the mu. If the poles are placed in free surface, then the above equation can be written as F naught, that is the force in free surface. Mu naught, permeability also in free surface. Mu naught 4 pi into m1 into m2 by d square. This is the second equation. Here mu naught is known as the absolute permeability of free space, air or vacuum. Air, we know that vacuum means empty space. Its value is mu naught equal 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 Henry per meter. Henry per meter, pole strength, one of the measurement. Henry, permeability measurement also, this one, Henry per meter, or 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 capital N A inverse square, Newton ampere inverse square. The absolute permeability of any medium as compared with the permeability of free space is known as the relative permeability. Mu r. Relative permeability means mu r of the medium. Relative means what? Relative means right and left, up and down, day and night. Those are adjacent sides. Relative permeability equal absolute permeability of the medium by permeability of free space, that is mu r by mu naught. Absolute permeability of the medium and permeability of free space. Permeability equal absolute permeability of the medium by permeability of the free space, that is mu r equal mu by mu naught, that is the third equation. This is a pure ratio and therefore has no units from the equation. This is a pure ratio. This is a pure ratio and therefore has no units. Permeability, that means absolute permeability. Permeability of free space, not there any unit. From equation 3, it follows the permeability of medium mu equal mu naught into mu r. Mu value mu equal to mu r into mu naught. Mu equal to mu r into mu naught. This is the absolute permeability value. Hence, from equation 1 can also be written as F equal to, this is the K value, mu naught. Mu naught means absolute permeability. Mu r, relative permeability by 4 pi into m1, m2. m2, m1 are the masses of the two poles and d square is the length of the square. That is the fourth equation. Comparing equations 2 and 4. Equation 2 pre-state and equation 4. F equal mu naught mu r by 4 pi m1 m2 by d square. When m1 m2 are in amperes, the equation 2 can be written as F naught equal force in free space 4 pi into 10 to the power of minus 7 by 4 pi m1 m2 by d square. Here 4 pi cancel. m1 into m2 by d square into 10 to the power of minus 7. That is the fifth equation. Here m1 m2 equal to 1 ampere and d also 1 meter. D means distance, that is also 1 meter. Then free state of force equal to 10 to the power of minus 7 newtons. Meter per second or ampere per meter, that is also one of the newton. Then two poles of pole strength 1 ampere each separated by the distance of 1 meter in free space exerts a force of 10 power minus 7 newtons on each other. Here we taking the two poles, north and south poles, that have mass m1 m2, and here taking the distance d. F equal to k m1 m2 by d square. This value 10 to the power of minus 7 newtons. Magnetic field intensity. Magnetic field intensity at a point is the force exerted by the field on the unit north pole placed at the point it begins. Assume that the unit pole does not disturb the magnet field. When the field is due to an isolated pole of the strength m, the field intensity at a point at a distance r from it is given by Coulomb's law. F equal m into 1 by r square. Coulomb's law, F equal m1 m2 by r square. Here m2 value 1, m1 value m1 into 1 by r square. The medium being assumed that air. Medium is air. Field intensity F at P is m by r square. That is F equal m by r square. The direction of the field is the direction in which the force on the unit north pole acts as. Magnetic field. North, south, two bar magnets, north pole and south pole always attract each other. A magnetic field is said to be uniform when unit north pole placed at any point in the field experiences the same forces. Here two magnets, this in between, this is called the magnetic field. It is represented by the series of parallel lines. This is the represented by the series of parallel lines. These are the parallel lines of equal length, is having equal arrowheads pointing in the direction in which the unit north pole, arrow mark there, that is pointed to the north pole, points when placed in the field. This is the uniform magnetic field. These magnets are always attracted each other. Why? Because of these all are unlike poles, north pole and south pole attracted each other. north and north or south and south poles are repel each other. Here in between magnetic field that are all are parallel lines. Arrow mark coincide by the north pole passes to the south pole. Thank you and God bless you all.